Morning exercise adds a whole new layer of intrigue and comedy to the autophagy versus breakfast debate. Autophagy, as we know, thrives in the absence of food, sweeping through your cells, tidying up damaged proteins, and polishing mitochondria like a microscopic Marie Kondo. But let's face it, humans are rarely content to lounge around waiting for cellular recycling to finish. We need energy, focus, and enough get up and go to survive the commute, dodge deadlines, or lift a grocery bag without groaning. Enter morning exercise before breakfast, sometimes called fasted cardio or simply early morning movement, which creates a clever compromise. You extend the fasting window, giving autophagy more time to do its work, while simultaneously signaling your body to use stored fat and energy efficiently. It's like hiring an energetic intern to help the janitor sweep the office while the lights are still dim and the coffee machine hasn't kicked in yet. The science behind this is fascinating. Exercise, especially in a fasted state, activates AMPK, a key energy sensor that promotes autophagy, even in tissues like muscle and liver. This happens because your body is sensing a temporary energy deficit. Glycogen stores are low, blood glucose is moderate, and mitochondria need more fuel. AMPK shouts, "Hey team, get moving and clean up while you're at it." Meanwhile, your muscles are tapping into fat stores for energy, making the morning workout a dual-purpose event, both fat-burning and cellular maintenance. Once you finish your session and finally eat breakfast, insulin rises, mTOR is activated, and your muscles get the protein and glucose they need for repair and growth. It's like a relay race where autophagy does the first lap quietly in the shadows, then hands off the baton to breakfast-fueled energy and protein synthesis. The funny part is imagining the internal dialogue of your cells during this routine. Autophagy is the meticulous janitor, broom in hand, humming along and tidying damaged mitochondria when suddenly your leg muscles demand fuel for squats or sprints. AMPK waves its energy baton, telling autophagy to keep going and recruit fat stores, while insulin hasn't even arrived yet because breakfast is still in transit. When the workout ends and you pour your cereal or blend your smoothie, insulin steps in announcing, "All right, team, time to build and store." Autophagy sighs, rolls its metaphorical eyes, and waits for the next opportunity, knowing the janitorial shift isn't over. It's just paused. The practical implication is that morning exercise before eating is a brilliant middle ground. You don't have to skip breakfast entirely to reap autophagy benefits, and you don't have to compromise muscle energy or cognitive performance. Fasted exercise naturally extends the autophagic window, promotes fat utilization, and primes your cells for repair. Then, when breakfast arrives, your body can switch gears seamlessly, taking advantage of nutrient intake for growth, energy replenishment, and cognitive sharpness. It's a dynamic partnership. Autophagy, AMPK, fat-burning enzymes, insulin, and mTOR all choreograph a morning symphony where both repair and performance can coexist, sometimes humorously, sometimes elegantly, always efficiently. Of course, this approach isn't universally perfect. Some people may feel lightheaded, dizzy, or fatigued during early fasted workouts, particularly if glycogen is very low or exercise intensity is high. That's why personalization matters. Fasted exercise can be moderate-intensity cardio, yoga, or bodyweight training, rather than marathon-level effort. And the beauty is that even light activity nudges autophagy and fat metabolism forward, giving your cells a morning edge without sacrificing comfort or function. The bigger picture is that the apparent contradiction between autophagy and breakfast isn't really a battle, it's a balancing act. Fasted morning exercise cleverly leverages both worlds. Your cells get extra time for recycling, your muscles and brain are eventually fueled with breakfast, and your metabolism enjoys the flexibility of alternating between energy generation and repair. Imagine the humor of it. Your mitochondria are polishing themselves while your legs are pumping, your pancreas is silently preparing for insulin's entrance, and your brain is calculating whether it deserves that smoothie. It's a tiny, internal comedy of biology that ultimately leaves you healthier, leaner, and more resilient. So morning exercise before breakfast isn't just a clever hack. It's a morning performance where autophagy gets its cleaning shift, fat stores get tapped, and breakfast later rewards your body with energy and nutrients. It's a win-win, a paradox solved with motion, and a reminder that biology, while sometimes contradictory, always finds a way to keep both humor and health in the picture.